Right, let's now look at some of the anticipation around Black Friday. As all of that builds up, let's bring in Andrew Stein, who's Vice President of Group Marketing at Massmart, joining us to discuss whether Black Friday is still worth the fuss. Andrew, a very good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. I know your marketing machine has already kicked into gear, and advertising has created the desire in many of us to splurge on products with the hope of getting good value for money. As a retailer, what kind of planning goes into creating the hype around Black Friday?
Yeah, well, we plan for over a year in all areas of our business, from buying to marketing to supply chain. It really is a very big event for us. And we want to make sure that we give our customers the value that they seek over this time of the year. As we know, South Africans save up the entire year to spend their hard-earned rands at the end of November over Black Friday. And so we engage our suppliers and our vendors for many months to make sure that we can secure the best deals for our customers.
So as you assess perhaps how consumer behavior may have changed around Black Friday in recent years, have you had to rethink your selection criteria on items which many would essentially hope to be a worthwhile spend? What kind of thinking has come with that?
Yeah, well, we've definitely seen in the last 2 to 3 years that there's been a much bigger focus on essentials. That's groceries and household consumables, toiletries and the like, versus 10 years ago where it was all about televisions and large appliances. And I think that's just representative of where the South African customer is. And so we'd have to shift our assortment to what we believe our customers need from us right now. And you'll see across game and macro some really exciting food deals. But it must be said that this year the South African consumer seems to be in a better state than they were at least in the last 2 years from what we've seen this month so far.
Mm-hmm. With that, what type of discounts or promotions tend to be more successful in driving sales on Black Friday, as you talk about the essentials now being under the spotlight?
Yeah, so I mean, we're seeing staples becoming really important. And so you'll see some of the deals that we're offering up to 50% discount over this time. But that being said, there are a lot of customers that are wanting to replace a TV or a large appliance, or have been saving up the whole year because they know Black Friday is going to offer them the value that they need. And so we still maintain our discounts on those items. For example, we're selling, it's the first time in South Africa that you'll get a QLED Samsung for sub 10,000 Rand. That's 8,000 Rand saving. I mean, you just don't see that kind of deal the rest of the year.
Of course, I mean, you make mention of a 50% already. I'm sure eyes are popping and people are going to hold you to it. One also always has to ask if items are truly cheaper on Black Friday, more so as looking at some reports on consumer spending, which have found that 98% of products on sale in the UK during Black Friday in 2021, for instance, were cheaper or even the same price at other times during the year.
Yeah, that's I have seen mention of that. That is not the case. At least I can talk for our business, Massmart, and that's macro, game, and builders. Our discounts are over this time of the year are stronger than we offer at any other time of the year. And that's not just the retailer. That's also because the vendors know there's a surge in demand at this time of the year, and they actually give us better pricing. So I know there is some misbelief around this. But this really is authentic value. I mean, we've never had, for example, a QLED TV at 9,999. Most customers will know that's usually 17,000 Rand. So, and you'll see throughout, these are prices that are really unusual. And it's exciting for South African customers to be able to get these deals at this time.
Very well. Thank you so much for speaking to us this evening. Andrew Stein, Vice President of Group Marketing at Massmart, there, joining us, discussing some of what you can look forward to as Black Friday is approaching. And of course, asking the question, is it still worth the fuss? We do continue to bring you more news on the other side of this. Stay with us.